Have a good one, sir.
Thank you, you too. This is my first time ever at Cadillac Ranch. Kind of cool there. This is pretty cool. They actually sell, he's not here, but I heard that there's a vendor that sells spray paint. There's a lot of people that brought it though, and I don't know if they got it from the, there's an RV park, and I wonder if they got it from there, but they have no problem with you coming out here. It's like a cool spot for kids to come spray paint nowadays. And there is an unbelievable amount of paint on these. Like, you can tell just how many layers and layers and layers, and check that out. You can see where it drips down and stuff. That is pretty neat. This is another one of those things that it's like, I have always wanted to come out here and check this out. And look at that. Look at how cool that is with the sun and everything. Let's see, huh? Maybe somebody left some for me. I don't think so. I don't think there's very much. Kind of empty there. This in the trash. Another one in here. This one has some. So I'm going to borrow that. Some, no artist, but a pretty solid smiley face there. Right, yeah, this was definitely super, super fun. Worth the stop. So you got to park out at the road and walk up. But yeah, that's a cool kind of bucket list item. Let's check it out. This is the midpoint on Route 66. So Los Angeles is 1,139 miles away, and Chicago is 1,139 miles away. All right, let's see what we've got going on in here. Looks like an old grocery store to me, huh? That's kind of what I'm thinking it is. Some shoes on the ground. I don't think they had Axe back then. So that's newer. Let's see if there's any, if I can tell anything. This looks like an old phone book that's been torn apart down there. I always like to look for dates. Happy Chrysler. Let's see if there's anything back here. It's a little dark. I might get my flashlight. I don't know if it's worth it though, really. There's not a whole lot left around here. Oh, this goes back to, yeah, like a house. Maybe a house. All right. I guess we'll find out. Definitely hear something moving around in here. And I don't know what that is. The thing that I heard crawling around in the floor made me a little nervous. I don't know if it was in the crawl space or what, but there's also like really, really bad mold in here and not much to explore, so I don't know if it's worth getting in there anyway. Check that out. It's like a super old side-by-side. Little dune buggy. Kind of cool. This looks like an old workshop in here. Whole building's kind of, probably a garage, I'm guessing then. The whole building is kind of sloping though. Definitely a garage. There was a restroom back here. This building with all this wood would actually be kind of a cool candidate to tear down and repurpose. You can build a whole tiny house out of all the wood that's in here. Stopped at one of the car museums here along the way, so they don't want you to open the doors, she said. This one's actually for sale, but you can totally look around in here. There's a lot of these along Route 66, so I felt like it was just a classic stop here. You have There we go. Kind of my style. I wish I could open the door on that one. I love that though. Look at the wood for the bed. That is so cool. Maybe I could van life in this bad boy. How cool would that be? That would be so crazy. So they want $125,000 for this Bronco. That is so clean though. The body has 64,000 miles original on it. Last day, last chance, guys. Catch this fish. I'm gonna be trying to get one for the next few hours here. I'm having my lunch here and everything. I've got one rod in the water. That's got a worm on it. That's just gonna sit. I'm gonna cast and reel with the other one. And just continue sucking at fishing. I don't know what I got to do different, but I'm gonna keep trying. I did it. Oh no, there he goes. I finally got one. So I'm gonna put him back because I don't want to keep him. So here we go. There you go, little guy. Oof, big splash. There he goes. He's all right. Swimming away. I finally did it. That took me 3 states and like 7 days, but I finally picked one up. And I had to come to my secret location. And I know you guys are thinking, James, you're really bad at fishing. I don't trust your secret location. It worked. My secret location underneath the bridge finally worked. I caught him on power bait. So I was just at the lake a little bit ago and I was fishing, and these old guys came up. I swear, they were there for about 10 minutes and they both caught a fish, and I was pissed. I was livid because I'd been there for like 2 hours. And I was like, how do you guys just come up and do that? So I got mad and I left. I was like, I'm not going to fish here with these guys. These guys showing me up. I'm not going to do that. So I came down, and I really love this spot because of how clear and still the water is. And actually, if you guys look, you can see a fish. So when I'm fishing here, I can try to put the bait right in front of them. And I finally dropped some power bait in and picked up a decent sized fish. Looked like a trout. I'm not sure what it was, to be honest. I don't know how to identify fish, but yes, not just one, but 2 fish. Let's go. Not 2, but 3, because I totally have this guy right now. So this is making up for it for sure. See if I can get this guy out and let him go. So I feel good catching 3. I caught him on power bait, not worms, but I'm gonna let him have those worms just because they rewarded me so well. The ones that are left can get fat for the next time I come back. See if we can get that guy to take that worm. One's swimming up to it now. Looking at it. I don't know why they didn't want the worms today. I bet you if I threw clumps of power bait in there, they'd be going after it. Let's see. Let's see if one will take that one. Weird. It's pretty cool. I tried to catch fish all week, you know what I mean? And
finally, on the final day, I get to catch a couple fish, and that felt really, really good. So, but this is it for this trip, guys. I gotta go home and get back to work and everything like that, but that was super fun for me. I hope that you guys enjoyed the videos that I was able to make and produce. And then, like, what I was trying to do is I released 3 a week up until this point, right? Well, I think 6 total, 7 total videos or whatever, but I was releasing them pretty much every other day, and trying to see how it would work if I was ever able to achieve this dream of actually getting into the van and making content for a living, right? So that's kind of how it would go. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed the time in the van. The only thing I was missing was like internet, and so I could play like games with my boys at night. But other than that, you know, it's I think it'll work out if I ever get the opportunity. So I'm just gonna keep working on it, keep plugging away. I really appreciate you guys for being here, and I hope that you enjoyed this series of videos. Like, I hope that it's good. If they sucked, tell me, let me know. If you enjoyed them, you thought they were good, also tell me, let me know. I appreciate feedback either way. And until then, I'll see you guys now instead of in a couple of days. I'll see you guys next week. So got another video planned, New Mexico video based plan, and that's that. Peace, guys.